Hi, it's Erin Del Conte, Executive Editor with C-Store Decisions magazine, and this is C-Store Decisions on Location.
Adult consumers never stop evolving. Neither do we. At Swisher, we have a vision that keeps you ahead, embraces our heritage, and focuses on the future. Our new identity makes it clear. The products that you know and beyond. The adult consumer insights you need to keep their loyalty. Go-to-market strategies, sell-in programs, product guarantees, shared profitability. In other words, success simplified. What will never change? Quality, consistency, availability. You can rely on it, all from one partner, dedicated to shared success. Let's build something together.
Today we're here with Tom Turkla, the CEO and Chairman of Yesway Convenience Stores. So Tom, tell us a bit about your chain. How many convenience stores do you operate? What banners do they operate under? And where are those convenience stores located?
Yesway was formed in 2015, made its first acquisition of a small portfolio of convenience stores in Iowa, and has since grown to 402 convenience stores in 9 states, from the upper Midwest down through the central part of the country into West Texas and New Mexico. Notably, in November of 2019, we acquired the Allsup's convenience store chain with stores primarily located in New Mexico and Texas, and 1 store in Oklahoma. We spent the better part of the past year integrating the Allsup's chain into the Yesway chain, from things like moving over 401k plans and establishing employee processes and procedures. We have actually now established our new corporate headquarters in Fort Worth, Texas, and have moved people over from Clovis, New Mexico, and down from Des Moines, Iowa, where we previously had Yesway's corporate headquarters. That office is now up and running as of January 1st, and we are looking forward to the day when we can get all of our employees back into the office working together post-pandemic.
Wonderful, and congrats on the new headquarters. So Tom, as we head into spring 2021, what are some ways that Yesway and Allsup's are giving back to the communities where they serve?
Supporting the communities in which we have stores is very important to us and our corporate culture, as well as supporting our employees in those communities, which we view as one. We spend a lot of time and donate a lot of money to local causes. We're currently doing raise and rebuilds of over 50 stores, Allsup stores in Texas and New Mexico. And every time we have a grand opening, as we have recently this year in both Wall, Texas, as well as Vaughn, New Mexico, we donated $2,500 to the Wall Independent School District and the Vaughn District School System. In addition, we donated $50,000 last year to the Curry County, New Mexico, supporting their Dolly Parton Imagination Library program, which is also something very important to us. We also empower our district managers and store managers to do donations in their local communities as they see fit. They have an allocation of monies that can be allocated without any approval back at corporate, and they've done a very good job, and there's too many to list right now. We also created a program last year called Hospitality Heroes. One of the biggest challenges I have as CEO and other CEOs in this industry is how you take care of your frontline employees through the pandemic. And so we've again spent a lot of time and money taking care of them. The Hospitality Heroes program very specifically rewards our store managers and associates and district managers for going above and beyond and enforcing mask policies, making sure we're setting good examples in all of the states in which we operate, abiding by social distancing and CDC regulations, different state regulations, making our stores clean, spotless, so they're an inviting place to come to, and making sure that we show our customers how much we care about their health and well-being by the examples that we set in the stores. We've allocated over $150,000 so far in the first 2 Hospitality Heroes programs to individual members of our staff in the field that's been very, very well received. It also emphasizes things that are very important to us and very important to me as CEO. As I said before, taking care of our customers and showing the example to our customers of how much we care about them, and also about how we as a corporate citizen take care of our employees. We were one of the first chains in the country to go ahead and give our employees 14 days off paid to go home and take care of themselves if they had any symptoms or pre-symptoms of COVID, and not having to worry about burning vacation days. And so we have spent, again, a lot of time, like a lot of our other brethren have in this industry, taking care of our frontline workers.
That's so great. I love hearing how convenience store chains are supporting their frontline workers right now in this pandemic. What a great example with what you all are doing to make sure that your employees are supported at this time. So Tom, can you share with us a few other ways that Yesway is supporting its local communities today?
In addition to giving back into our communities and to our frontline employees, it's also very important to us to give back to certain causes about which we feel very strongly. One of the most important of which is taking care of active and retired military members and first responders. We're a very large Silver Star donor to Operation Homefront. Operation Homefront, I actually sit on the executive committee of Operation Homefront as well, is chaired, and the CEO of it is John Prey, who's a former brigadier general in the Air Force, and runs a phenomenal organization. Their mission, very simply, is to take care of military families, making sure they're well taken care of, they have good homes, they are not at risk once they get out of the military. It's something very important to us. We have a lot of military and ex-military members of our family, frontline workers as well, and that's a big part of our national giving, and we'll continue to support that for years to come.
Wonderful. And Tom, why do you think that it's important for convenience store chains to give back to the communities where they operate?
We believe it's very important to give back to the communities we serve, to set a good example as a good corporate citizen. We are an integral part of a lot of the communities. We have more of a rural and suburban footprint in our convenience store chain. Oftentimes, we're the only grocery store or convenience store in a town, and it's very important for us and also one of the biggest employers in the towns as well. So we give a lot back to the communities, as we've talked about before, to schools, to reading programs, taking care of things that are needed in those towns. But it's also important to us to be a neighbor. We view it very much as a family in these towns, especially these smaller towns, where everybody knows everybody, where our associates, store managers, district managers are active parts of their communities. In fact, a lot of the ideas we get for support in the communities come from our employees, and we take that very seriously and encourage it throughout our organization. We'll continue to do that for years to come. We plan on growing our portfolio in these communities, in New Mexico, Texas, and the other states in which we operate, and always be a good corporate citizen in every town we move to, and continue to be a good corporate citizen in every town we currently operate.
Wonderful. Well, Tom, thank you for taking the time to share with us all about how Yesway is giving back and supporting its frontline workers and its local community today.